makes us easy the path of effort. And in order to make the path of effort easy and clear, Baba is saying we need the light of knowledge. For this light, we need churning power. So first, we need churning power. And second, we need power to tolerate. And when we have these both powers, Baba is saying that anyone can have a vision of angelic form while moving and walking around. And Baba is saying that for what we need power to churn. For mind, to make our mind powerful, stable, calm, we need power of churning. And for actions, for words, when we come into the field of action, we need power to tolerate. And also, in today's Murli, Baba is explaining the method that how to become #1 businessman. So first quality Baba is sharing that #1 businessman has quality to busy whole day, means on the path of spirituality, Baba is saying that you should stay busy. You keep your mind all the time busy, means keep the timetable of your mind. Baba is saying that those who do not know how to keep themselves busy are not worthy of being called businessman. A businessman means not to waste even one thought, 1 second. So those that keep themselves busy, they are the #1 businessman. Means each and every second, they just accumulate powers. And also Baba reminded that when Yajna started, Seva started, during those days, Baba said that time, no one has that much knowledge, but on which the basis of the powers was their success. So Baba reminded that time there is the renunciation and love, त्याग and स्नेह के आधार पर जो है उन्होंने सफलता को प्राप्त किया. So again, at the end of this drama or this cycle, Baba is saying we need these two powers. That is the त्याग and sneha, pyar, and the power of love and cooperation are the practical proof of knowledge. That we means I am having God's knowledge. So how I can experience? So Baba is saying that practical proof is we have that power of love and we get cooperation from the self and from others. That is the proof of knowledge. And this is the main base of the success in service. So now we'll listen Baba's Avyakt Murli. Let me share the screen. So today we are going to listen Baba's Avyakt Murli. Date is 29th June 1971. Is Murli visible to everyone?
Yes,
sister.
Okay.
Yes, sister.
So Murli's heading is making the path of effort clear with the light of knowledge. Making the path of effort clear with the light of knowledge. At the present time, what is the aim of the attainment of the effort which all of you are making? The attainment of the deity status is for the future. But what is the aim of the attainment of the effort for the present time? to become angels. Why we are doing effort, purusharth to become angels. What are the main qualifications of angels? What are the two qualifications needed to become angels? So first one is the light and the other is might, prakash or shakti. Both are essential. Light and might are clearly visible in the life of an angel. What special power do you need in order to attain light? There are many powers, but what individual virtues are needed in order to become the form of light and might? There are many powers, but what individual virtues are needed in order to become the form of light and might? So one is the power to churn and other is the power to tolerate. To the extent that you have the power to tolerate, accordingly, you receive all the powers from the Almighty Authority. So see, in the Purusharth, in this journey, power to tolerate is very, very important. Baba is saying, accordingly, you receive all the powers from the Almighty Authority. Knowledge is also said to be light. So, in order to make the path of effort easy and clear, पुरुषार्थ की राह सहज भी हो और स्पष्ट भी हो, you need the light of knowledge. For this light, you need churning power. So firstly, you need churning power. And secondly, you need the power to tolerate. If you have both powers, anyone can have a vision of your angelic form while you are walking or moving around. So Baba is explaining here that we get knowledge from Baba, but to make that knowledge as a light, we need churning power. Means when we churn that knowledge, then becomes the light for the path of effort, and we need power to tolerate. When we have these two powers, Baba is saying that easily through us, others will fill that angelic form while we are walking or moving. With the power to tolerate, you automatically have the attainment of all virtues. Those who have the power to tolerate will automatically have, through just that one power, the power to make decisions, the power to discriminate, and the power of depth and maturity. So when we get the power to tolerate, Baba is saying we will attain all the virtues, and also we will get many powers like decisions, power to discriminate, and power of depth and maturity. Means gambhirta ki shakti. The power to tolerate is essential, and your even churning power is essential. For the mind, there is churning power, and for the words and actions, there is the power to tolerate. So see, many times we say, na, how to tolerate, where to tolerate. So Baba is saying power to tolerate is when we come into the field of action, we need this power. And for mind, to make our mind very powerful, we need churning power. If you have the power to tolerate, whatever words you speak will not be ordinary. And second, whatever actions you perform will also be accordingly. So here Baba is saying that when we have power to tolerate, means our every word and every action will become very, very elevated, not ordinary. So both powers are essential. Those who have the power to tolerate are successful in their task. Those who lack the power to tolerate lack the success in whatever task they carry out. So सफलता के लिए बाबा कहते हैं सहन शक्ति बहुत आवश्यक है. यदि सहन शक्ति की कमी होगी तो उस अनुसार सफलता भी कम मिलेगी. Those who have the power are able to stabilize themselves in the avyakta stage and in the stage of being the embodiment of pure thoughts. So here Baba is explaining the qualities. When we have the power of tolerate, means we are able to make our mind or to us stabilize in the avyakta stage and in the stage of being the embodiment of pure thoughts. Because when we have power to tolerate, so for any situation or any person behavior, we are able to keep full stop, right? We get that power to make full stop, to keep full stop. Also, we have power to tolerate, means we get that power of controlling with understanding. And not only we understand, but when we have this power of tolerate, we having all the time that feeling of the sacrifice, and that is also with love. Means हम त्याग करने के लिए भी बहुत easily ready होते हैं, वो भी प्यार के साथ. And when we have a power of tolerate, we no need to inspire or motivate from the others, but we stay always self-motivated. And we have, as I said, sacrifice, and our motivation is always, we get that to manage relationship, to manage or to face the circumstances, any kind of situations. And those who are having the power of tolerate, that soul has a power of determination also, dridhata ki shakti, and that soul has a rational logic. So in this way, Baba is saying that those who have the power to tolerate are able to stabilize themselves in the avyakta stage and in the stage of being the embodiment of pure thoughts. There will be a sparkle on the faces of those who are tolerant. No matter what type of sanskars others may have, with their own power to tolerate, they are able to suppress those sanskars of others for a temporary period. So you need both these powers. In your effort, you need the power to tolerate in order to get thoughts in your mind. This is also called controlling power. If you have the power to tolerate, you are also able to control wasteful thoughts, because we get that power to any situation or any circumstances, we easily able to keep a full stop. That's why Baba is saying you are also able to control wasteful thoughts. So you have to pay attention to both these powers. What is to become number one businessman? Only by keeping yourself busy. So how to become number one businessman? First thing we need to make yourself busy. Will you become a number one businessman? Those who do not know how to keep themselves busy are not worthy of being called businessman. To become a businessman here means to earn an income for the self and also enable others to earn an income. So see, I was saying to become a businessman here means to earn for self, to earn an income for self, and also to make others to earn an income. For this, you must not keep yourself free for even 1 second. Which number businessman are you? So Baba is saying that check yourself, that which number am I the number one, means what kind of businessman am I? To the extent that you gallop here, accordingly, you will be able to gallop to your future throne. You have a good chance. You can do whatever you want. All of you have this freedom. To the extent that each of you takes chance, accordingly, you are fixing a seat for yourself. So on the confluence stage, Baba is saying we all become the businessman, to become the number one businessman, and how much we take chance at the present time, accordingly, we book it for the future. You're fixing it for yourself. A businessman means not to waste even one thought, but each and every thought is worthwhile, elevated. There should be an income in every thought. To earn an income, those businessmen make 1 paisa worth so much. Here also, you must definitely earn an income at every second in every thought. Such souls are called number one businessman. So Baba is saying that who earn an income at every second, in every thought, such souls are called number one businessman. What else does the intellect have to do? The intellect should just remain busy in this. Has everything finished in all other directions? Or is there something still remaining where the intellect can go? Everything has finished in all other directions, has it not? In terms of your old sanskars, everything has finished, has it not? Baba is asking us that in terms of your old sanskars, everything has finished, has isn't? The path and direction for intellect to go to is the same. The intellect will either go towards the old sanskars or it will go towards the karmic accounts of your body, or it will be pulled towards the wasteful thoughts of the mind. So see, here Baba is explaining mind, where our intellect goes. So sometimes our intellect goes towards the old sanskars, sometimes karmic accounts of our body, sometimes we get pulled towards the wasteful thoughts. All this has finished, has it not? You may have a physical illness, but you have the knowledge of what illness it is and what its cure is. You may have a physical illness, but you have the knowledge of what illness it is and what its cure is. Because you have the aim that if the body is in good condition, you will be able to do that much more service. You do not have any selfish motives for the self. You are doing everything for the sake of service. So we need to take care of our body, because this body only makes us to do purusharth or to do service. So Baba is saying that we should not have any selfish motives. But whatever we are doing, that is just sake of service. This is being a detached observer. When we have this stage, that whatever we are doing, everything for the sake of service. This is being a detached observer. It is not. Now, there is just the one path that remains. All the paths that made the intellect stumble have now closed. Have they not? मीन्स बाबा यहाँ पर ये कह रहे हैं कि हम अपने शरीर का ध्यान रख रहे हैं, बट हमारा शरीर के प्रति कोई लगाव झुकाव नहीं है, बट सेवा के अर्थ मिले हुए इंस्ट्रूमेंट का ध्यान रख रहे हैं, क्योंकि यही इंस्ट्रूमेंट हमें सेवा के लिए मदद करेगा, निमित्त बना हुआ है. Now there is just the one path that remains. All the paths that made the intellect stumble have now closed. Have they not? It is as though the seal of the Almighty Government has been applied. Once the seal is applied, it cannot be opened until the seal has fulfilled its purpose. So, you have to check yourself. In this way, if it is in someone's fortune, the circumstances also become such that they take on the form of a lift. Here also, those who have it in their fortune. Here also, those who have it in their fortune from the previous kalpa or have it fixed in the drama are able to make their own effort. But together with that, they receive this lift from the divine family. And they also receive a gift from Bap Dada. Together with that, they receive the lift from the divine family and they receive the gift from Bap Dada. So you also have to check what the types of gifts are that you have received from Bap Dada and the divine family. When important people receive gifts, they keep them safe in the showcase and they glorify the name of their country with them. And here, with the gifts that you have received from time to time, you have to glorify the name of Bap Dada and the family. So Baba is saying that with the gifts that we have received from time to time from the Bab Dada, we have to glorify the name of Bab Dada and also the family. When you people went out to do service in the beginning, although there was very little power of knowledge, on the basis of which powers was their success? I repeat, when you people went out to do service in the beginning, although there was very little power of knowledge, on the basis of which powers was their success? Renunciation and love, त्याग और स्नेह। इस बाबा कहते शुरू के समय पर सफल प्राप्त की। The love of the intellect was for Baba and Yajna, day and night. The love of the intellect was for Baba and the Yajna, day and night. दिन और रात बुद्धि का प्यार, मन बुद्धि जो है केवल बाबा और यज्ञ के प्रति। Baba and Yajna emerged from deep within your hearts. It was this love that made everyone cooperate. It was with this power of love that the centers were created. It was with this power of love that the centers were created, and this was the power that brought about cooperation at the beginning of the establishment. तो स्थापना के समय पर त्याग और स्नेह ने सबका सहयोग प्राप्त कराया. The same has to happen at the end. The same has to happen at the end. At the beginning, you became Manmanabhava with the love from the corporeal form. It was the love from the corporeal form that made you cooperative and made you renounce everything. You now have to surround everything with the power of love and cooperation. Even now, the main reason for the success of service in foreign lands is that others are surrounded, which makes them loving and cooperative. The powers of love and cooperation are the practical proof of knowledge. The powers of love and cooperation are the practical proof of knowledge. This is the main basis for success in service. Wherever you may be staying, you must think about creating a plan through which the task of giving the message can be accomplished very quickly. At present, a lot remains to be done. With love, one giving the message, with love, one receive the enthusiasm to take a jump in renunciation. So, बाबा कहते जब हमें बाबा से यज्ञ से स्नेह है तो त्याग वाली फीलिंग हमारे अंदर ऑटोमेटिक आ जाएगी. With love, one receives the enthusiasm to take a jump in renunciation. How did all of you renounce everything? Only when your everyone was filled with love were you able to take a jump. Write to those in the foreign lands that now just as they are continuing to move forward with spiritual intoxication and happiness. In the same way, they will continue to achieve success through constantly staying in intoxication and happiness. So, Baba is saying that how in the foreign land they are moving forward with the spiritual intoxication and happiness. Same way, we should achieve success through the constantly staying in the intoxication and happiness. Nasha or Kumari, Kushi. The tilak of victory has already been applied. The tilak of the victory has already been applied. Constantly continue to see your own tilak of victory. Baba is saying, I already applied tilak of victory, but we need to see constantly that tilak of victory. Bab Dada is happy to see whatever you have done up to now, but you have to move forward. Only when you create hairs will you be complimented. जब हम वारिस क्वालिटी के सोल्स क्रिएट करेंगे, मन उनको इस परिवार में लाएंगे, बाबा हमें शाबाशी देंगे. Only when you create hairs will you be complimented, be told well done. You must remain happy with whatever you have done up to now. Task whereby everyone would see that it is wonder still has to be carried out. You remain happy. Why we should remain happy? Because you have very good permanent intoxication and happiness. Up until now, the result is very good. Their commanders is very courageous. When anyone takes the responsibility for any task through his own courage, many others become his companions. बाबा कहते जब हम हिम्मत के आधार पर कोई भी जिम्मेवारी, खुद की हिम्मत के आधार पर जब हम कोई भी जिम्मेवारी को उठाएंगे तो ऑटोमेटिक हमें सहयोगी हैंड्स मिल जाएंगे. When anyone takes the responsibility for any task through his own courage, many others become his companions. Even though this is a variety group, the bouquet is very good. And this is why Baba is giving congratulations. वैरायटी फुल होते हैं तो गुलदस्ता बड़ा प्यारा होता है. तो बाबा कहते सेम यहाँ पर भी वैरायटी ग्रुप है. सो बुके इज वेरी गुड एंड दिस इज व्हाई बाबा इज गिविंग कांग्रेचुलेशंस. अच्छा, ओम शांति. नाउ we'll take few second pause and we'll reflect on the Murli. Then we'll share our churning, our reflections based on today's Murli. Om Shanti. Now it's your time. Feel free and share your churning today's Murli points.
Om Shanti. Today Baba said that only you have done a very good service up till now, but if you want to receive the compliment from Bab Dada, then you have to do something, some wonders which you have not done up till now. So in order to make Bab Dada happy, and as we give a surprise to a small child, so in the same way we can do it with Bab Dada by considering him as our child and give him a gift of increasing the number of hair souls by creating hairs. Only then we will be completing a service. Om Shanti.
Yes, very good, Bharti.
Om Shanti Sister. Today's Murli, Baba says few words about number one businessman. To become a businessman here means to earn an income for the self and also enable others to earn an income. For this, you must not keep yourself free for even a 1 second. And a businessman means not to waste even one thought. There should be an income in every thought. No one businessman do not waste even one page or even one thought, and also do not waste 1 second. This is the elevated point I noted.
Yes, yes, very good. Yes, come on. Anybody else? Sandhya Bhen, Lata Bhen, Sakshi Bhen, Chandrakala Bhen.
Om Shanti Didi, good morning. For power of tolerance, and Baba has put light, like that is one of the ultimate power. If we can really acquire that in true sense, I feel that when we will actually be in the constant remembrance what I am, what is my true reality, and being in that true reality, when I will come into the roles and responsibilities in my with this body, what I am doing, the tolerance power will be very natural. As Baba says that sometimes we become subservient of many situations, we get spooled by West, sometimes our own karmic account with our body pulls us. So in that case, Baba is also telling for the body that when I'm eating also, or when I'm preparing some food, what bhavna, what intention I'm making behind it. Is it because, oh, I love to eat that, it is very tasty. So again, I'm stepping into my uh, role consciousness, I'm stepping into this worldly things, and then it is not be very natural, and I really have to put effort to develop the power of tolerance. The reference point I felt that Baba what is trying to give here is like the Atmik Smriti. Again and again, the more we will be in that remembrance with every thought, as Baba said, the power to churn, every time that attention, and being into that attention when we will play our role. In few days, Murli Baba was telling that Ramnikta bhi chahiye when I am playing my role. It is not that it will make me very heavy, oh, I have to be attentive. Not like that. The way we would be in the Satya. So both the balance is required. And then I think the power of tolerance will be natural. And when we will acquire that, means that we have already reached to that level. Because without this groundwork, acquiring the power of tolerance will be a lot of effort. So better when we will be in the smriti that मैं तो हूँ ही सहनशील आत्मा. With that Swaman and with my true reality again and again, when I will be in the smriti, that will be easier. If I was just thinking about it, but you can put light onto it. Thank you.
Very good, Rishma, nicely explained. Also, Baba explained that when we have love for Baba and Yajna, in this way also we get the power to tolerate. Like at the home also, na, when mother has a love for child, so whatever that child does, she tolerate because she has love. So same way, Baba is saying that this world is like a family, spiritual family. So whatever, and we know that at karmic account whole drama. So when we keep this knowledge in our intellect and we have that feeling that world is family, then definitely it's easy to tolerate everything whatever come in front of us. And in this way we can increase our power to tolerate. Yes.
Anjali.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Very beautiful, Murli, and I like the point where my Baba said that we have to accumulate two powers, that is power to churn and power to tolerate, and we need to have that by having the churning power for mind. Our mind becomes very stable and very calm, and with the power of tolerate, our each and every actions will be elevated and every word will be precious, through which we become the embodiment of your thoughts and words. Om Shanti.
Very good, Sandavan. Yes, Om Bhai, today you are so silent.
Om Shanti, I was just listening to everyone's very beautiful churnings. I think Baba has given us the real power, that is the power to churn, which is Vichar Sagar Manthan, which actually, which is the source of all powers. To begin with, the power to create elevated thoughts and power. So that is a churning power. And once the churning power comes, then automatically the power to all the 8 powers, which includes power to tolerate. And that's very important power, where we are able to control the wasteful thoughts. We are able to suppress the sanskars of the others for the time being, so that we can focus on our purusharth. And this is and the example of businessman is very nice, where Baba has been emphasizing on this to set a routine for the day, for the intellect. So how to keep the intellect busy in always uh, in elevated thoughts and the visions of the future visions, so that we can feel that and always be elevated. So I think these are the things which we can implement practically to set our routine for the day during Amrit Vela. And like a businessman, they have a meeting, appointments, and when somebody asks for their time, then they look back to the diary and see, okay, this time is free, I can give, and they will give time only when it is any kind of a source of income for them. Similar thing we can apply it to us. It's Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Om Bhai. Yes, anybody want to share? or else we'll move forward.
Om Shanti, Divine Family. Yeah, I'll just give one practical example. Tolerance power. So I was just having a lot of toothache and couldn't sleep in the night. Then for Amrit Vela, I got up. Then I tried, I just thanked Baba and sat for some time. Then I tried to doze off. But one old, 80 years old, aged soul, whom I'm destined to make her Murli listen. I mean, she doesn't keep a track of time. So she just gave a call just at 4 o'clock. The sister Murli. I said, this is Amrit Vela time. But I don't know what happened. Baba made me instrument to make her listen the whole Murli. And I felt every soul, if we see us in Paramdham, we are so loving. We are so blissful, irrespective of our pains and what we expect from others, that they shouldn't be calling us at that time, whatever. So if I have that intoxication, I'm the child of God, Supreme Soul, and everyone else around me, whether they are in knowledge or not, everyone, they are same like me, so beautiful in Paramdham. So once I give myself this 100% feel that nishya, so the tolerance power, I don't have to inculcate or have to work on it, but it's the knowledge I feel that Churning Baba was telling. So much I churned that every situation has got some kalyan in it. So that's how I didn't have any other thought from that soul. Baba made me destined to make her enjoy that Murli. Then the benefit was I was enjoying those other Avik Murli on my own. So thing is here, situations will be worse and worse around me, especially from non-BK souls. But if I really feel how Baba looks at me, how he loves me, so I don't have to even tolerate. So this is the thing. And one more practical example, like I'm expecting a lot of people, but we don't have any help. So I was in Madhuban. So Baba told me how I pampered you in my own home. So that's how you have to pamper everyone. This is not your own home. This is Baba's home. So this churning and the soul consciousness, like Rashmi Bhan was saying, this it all helps. Then I don't have to tolerate. Actually, I become big like Baba, and things become smooth in spite of pain and everything. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, very good. Now we'll do meditation. Sit comfortably and relax. Wind up all the thoughts. In just few minutes, we will do Char Dham drill. I, the soul, has reached the Baba room through my subtle form. Baba has said that if there is a determination to become equal, then come to Bab Dada room. Baba. Baba giving very powerful and loving drishti. I am becoming equal to Father, full of the qualities and powers of Bab Dada. Now, feel I, the soul, by my subtle form, has reached the second dham, Baba's hut in Madhuban. This is the place of affection. Baba has said that when you become nervous, upset, then come to the Baba Kutia. Come to her to do a visit. See yourself in the Baba's hut, and very naturally you're sharing your feelings with Baba and getting very light and light. And now I'm full of happiness and joy. Now come to the third dham, History Hall. I, the soul, has reached the third dham, History Hall at the Madhuban. Through my subtle form, it is a place to merge in powerful memories. I get engrossed to recall, to reflect the memories of Yagya. And even I am searching myself. That where I was in this particular picture. This is the place where very easily I am able to stop waste unwanted thoughts. Now my intellect and mind has powerful and focused. Now come to the fourth dham, very powerful place, December at the Madhuban, which is called Mahadham. Baba has said that if there is a need to become powerful, reach the door of peace. I, the soul, have become master of Almighty, full of powers. The rays of power emanate from me and spreading among souls of the world and the five elements. Thus making them powerful.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Pratibha. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Baba.
sister.
Thank you.